he like
is he still in winners? Or?
I think he should be.
Yeah, I don't
like,
remember.
He low-key gets like micro tilted when I say that, but we're homies, so like he lets it slide. Like if he actually like hit me up and says like, yeah, nah.
John Fortnite.
John
Fortnite Delta Force.
Oh man. Dude, there's someone in Florida whose tag is John Fortnite Kennedy.
That's New York. I don't think he's Florida, but he was at Xenosaga the other day.
Oh, okay.
He plays Falco.
I just remember seeing him at Shine or something.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, so the matchup, the classic.
Yeah.
Mario should win this, but you know what? Like,
sometimes it happens. Like Leon has shown, very great down air, catching catching Delta overextending.
I feel like you can't really down air like a lot in matchups where a character combos super well. Like that down air will work like once there, and it'll work once maybe when the clock is hitting like 3 minutes. Like,
great up, shield. Gets a perfect spacing so he can get the ledge trap. Tries going for the down B. I respect the effort. Oh, is he gonna get comboed off the top?
He went for the down air that time instead of continuing the full extension.
That's extra percent, and they missed the eye. They might actually kill early.
It's hard to tell sometimes which direction you'll be sent, but that flying slam will
doing like
pretty much
30%. Yeah, he was at 72, now he's at 102.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much, but it is a lot. And
yeah. I know at least that's like 20%.
What a pivot F smash, catching the landing.
Yeah. So, ooh, ledge trumps him. Only gets for a dash attack though, and since DJ Venom still has a double jump, he's sitting really pretty. Good stuff to Venom, having the patience, knowing that those back dashes mean that he's looking for that up smash.
149 though, so he's really got to find a way to land this up smash soon because
you
know what's coming up for the up smash.
Wow, that was a parry and a half. Yeah. DJ Venom showing that like I know you're just winning right here.
Everyone knew he was gonna up smash. It was a matter of when. And
all right, finally gets forward smash, but taking that first stock is just such a good mental momentum lead. He's take 33% right now. He needs to watch out landing for an option because I feel like Delta's starting to scout that out a little bit better and space in such a way that like he's just outside the range of the option that he can land with.
Yeah, Delta Force has routinely been like dash dancing in his face. He's trying to bait out the out of shield option a couple of out of shield options that Bowser has, though it's incredibly safe to go for that on the platform.
Yeah.
A flame breath coming out to gain space, but this is what we're gonna usually see at low percent, and then slowly but surely.
He tries to get in the tech chase. I'll be back here maybe.
All right,
gets the down air.
There's the down air.
I'm really loving these defensive dashes right now. Just sticking in the ground and waiting that half second for the in order to get that follow up.
Bowser being so heavy.
Kind of a risky up B right here. Air dodge that he did, but he doesn't quite die for it.
Forcing him to use his jump, but he does get back to ledge.
All right, so he gets a neutral air, but since he hit it like at such an odd angle, he wasn't able to get the confirm. Wow, he just grabbed him out of his attempted grab. Trying to use that down tilt.
Just gotta grab the classic, and that'll kill.
Yeah.
All right, last stock for DJ Venom.
For the first time in this match, Delta's actually taking the lead.
And Delta can now play his pace here, as he knows Bowser's kill options are strong but linear. So as long as he plays as long as he plays patient and waits for DJ Venom to open himself up, then he can take full advantage of it. That's a quick 61 right there.
I have him at 130. This is flying slam kill percent. So like if he does get that, if he does get good grab read, he can go for that. He's using that full hops, those giant full MD hops. Try and see what Delta's trying to go for.
The forward throw won't kill. It's knockback growth, not that much. Delta's doing such a good job of just waiting off the stage and stalling with cape and waiting out the 2-frame options that DJ Venom is going for. Resets.
Yeah.
And the
finally, you literally called it at 3 minutes. He was gonna get another down air and was gonna kill. My man is seeing the future. Speaking of the future, well, let's see how the continuation of the stock goes for DJ Venom and Delta Force. Getting the backer out of the jump. He's going to have to go for the high side B. Very unfortunate. Good gimp for Delta, though.
The earlier you have to do that, the up B, the more punishable it is for sure. And Mario just has so many ways to get you to psych you out. The cape being one of his more infamous when it comes to clips online.
We got Dialer in the chat.
Shout out to Dialer.
Yo, shout out to the Soft Jersey Bowser.
Keeping with the Bowser though as he moves into game 2. I didn't see the stage pick, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Yeah, smash ult.
All right, classic.
A lot better because it's going to be harder for Delta to really confirm out the platform, but DJ Venom's always going to have access to that the center stage platform for Flying Slam. There we go. You can get a lot of mix-ups off there.
I really like opening game moves because it really kind of sets a pace, and Delta right away called out, you're just going to stand there and you're going to let this down air hit you from go.
Yeah.
And it works. So, at least for someone like me, I think it's in my head a little bit.
Yeah. Tries to get the up tilt, but gets grab anyways. I really like the use of the back throw because not only can you DI mix up them for the up throw, but you can also get them to like kind of panic because they're at an odd angle. Good, yeah, good use of that down air.
Yeah, he's waiting out just enough time so that the down air keeps working. He's 4 for 4 thus far.
Yeah. That weak back air coming out really handy for Delta Force. I mean, Delta, wow.
I wonder if instead of getting, like, the grab is a confirm off of that back air. Like, you're probably going to get this grab as the, that didn't look like the best DI. But maybe off of some of these back airs as he lands, you try and dash forward and get an up air so you can actually give a better opportunity to take the stock as opposed to just getting the grab and getting the percent. Maybe something to consider. But 41 now, Bowser with a lead is certainly frightening, especially since jabs are not safe.
I feel like his best bet right now is, if he does take this game too, is to get rid of PS2 and to get rid of Battlefield.
Yeah, that would make sense. Using the Smashville platform to block the down air, finally getting a punish off of that.
All right, great spot dodge up B. Dialer the Twitter poll main. Trying to give us insight to this match. Oh, this could be huge. All right, only takes up to 77. Great DI coming out from him. He DI'd kind of like in-ish, so that way like he couldn't really go for the forward air ender.
Speaking of DI in, he caught the DI in on that on the grab, so he ended up going for the down throw, which gave him a full combo as the jump is called out with an up smash. Nothing you could do about that.
What a great parry up smash. Like, DJ Venom doing a phenomenal job at anti-airing Delta. And I feel like that's where he's really, like, evening up this matchup. This matchup is not fun. But if you're really on top of your stuff, Bowser can do it, because Bowser's actually good in this game. What a great grab. Yeah, now he's really starting to catch out, like, what Delta Force is doing. It's because we were seeing a lot the first game where he was doing the turnaround grabs because he was trying to go for tech rolls. But he's seeing that Delta Force is kind of just staying in place. He's seeing that Delta is staying in place or just going for the ledge. Wow, taking that convincingly with two stock.
A little bit aggressive with that, going for that back air, but Bowser's speed in general with such a huge buff, able to get back and take center stage first and land that back air. And crunch it, killing at sub 100 easily on Smashville. If he doesn't ban Battlefield, we're going there, but he didn't ban PS2, so we're going here instead.
Unless we're running a one ban, but like it's collision, so if memory doesn't fail me, he might be getting rid of Unova.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because Unova might benefit him, but it might also benefit like Delta because he can use the side platforms to fair you at early percent.
Most of the time we see up throw to down air, but instead we got forward throw dash attack starting off from Delta as he is playing his Delta way, which is one of the things that while Delta is a phenomenal player with phenomenal fundamentals, he takes his time changing his playstyle when he needs to. So adaptation to that level of play can be, sometimes it takes a little bit, but we see some crisp adaptation coming out right now as he's waiting out these down airs and waiting out these out of shield options with the empty hop.
He almost killed at 93, barely like able to switch the DI.
He had to jump that entire time.
He's just like, big meat fist, please. All right, gets the second Flying Slam. Not gonna kill because no platform. Also, we got Jack and Pazda gooning in the chat right now.
Using these dashes so good.
All right, very low recovery. Some great stuff coming out.
A couple good get-him attacks coming out from DJ Venom as he's able to take the first stock. So much just raw kill potential.
He's really waiting with those double jumps. Like, that's getting so much mileage because like a lot of people like to swing early, and he's not swinging early. And Delta's like really being thrown off. He's like, you're gonna swing now, and like he waits an extra second, and then he gets a forward air, and then kills Delta first, or it gets good amount of percent. Spot dodge cancel up B.
That back air was safe, and he rolled behind, but it looked like he whipped the grab despite being right next to Bowser's shield. That's unfortunate buff, I guess, for Bowser, that sometimes his grabbable space is just
it kind of like, you know, shirks itself.
Yeah,
goes down. Wow, gets the
Bowser bomb and trying to get the aggressive option. Your shield is now broken.
Wow, that's the shield broke. Yep. He's going for it. He's like, I got all the mental damage. People are popping off right now.
Delta will never flinch, though. You will never see Delta flinch.
It's kind of like Cold Bar in the sense where, like, he is stone cold killer. All right, nice hit from the back here. Oh man, barely misses the nair on the jump read. All right, going low again. Delta really needs to start doing something about those low recoveries because, like, he's fireballing and not doing much else.
Yeah, he's
like, you could just run off of there at this percent.
Yeah, he's ledge trapping just fine, but sometimes his spacing will be just off to the point where, like, he's unable to get the proper punish. Like when DJ Venom, he obviously regrabbed and he had get up attack for the 3rd time in a row. Like, his spacing, despite baiting it out, wasn't enough to punish it. But now 76 on this last stock.
Yeah, goes for the down smash. Only gonna take a little bit of percent. He needs to watch those down airs up.
And he needs to watch his shield. It's getting very, very low. Re-grabbing ledge. That's dangerous against Bowser. He's a little bit too far.
Yeah, he's trying to shark for that down smash. But he's at 45 right now, which means he can take a lot of percents. Like, at this percent, this is actually better for Bowser because you don't have to watch out for, like, the falling up air fairs that Delta is so famously known for. Because now you can play a lot more neutral, and, like, I'll take a couple up airs here and there.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, taking it with a flying stick. Wow, great DI coming out from Delta.
At 145 now, he needs to find a way to take this stock.
Goes up by Delta, like, reacting with a nair, using that frame 3 move.
He needs to take this stock right away, and that's what he was looking for, but okay, just the gentleman jab.
Still sitting pretty at this lead right now. He has him at 145. So if he can avoid an early death, he can take this. Honestly,
he
Delta
pretty much can't get hit, as we see a very, like, intimidating dash dance and into the full hop fair, and that'll take the game.
What a win for DJ Venom. Moving on in winners.
Very, very good. Very, very good. A good example of adaptation coming through, as game 1 was, like, Delta just comboing him almost for free, getting a lot of his combo starters right off the bat. And meanwhile, game 2 and 3 was just proper spacing, proper waiting, and knowing that since Bowser doesn't have to rely on specific kill setups, though while he has them, he can also just fair you in mid-stage and you'll die.
You have enough kill power where, like, you can just rely on neutral wins to kind of carry you through the game.
Yeah.